I'm bottling some beer today, and it made me realise I've never actually talked about the second ferment stage on beer. You've seen me do clips about how to put the beer kit together and get it fermenting for about a week. Well, this is stage 2, where you bottle and make a second ferment. G'day folks, Andy here from McDowall Manor. Now, I normally do this about 15 bottles at a time, but we'll show you with this one. So you get normal sugar. I use a spout because it makes life easy. It's exactly 1 teaspoon of normal sugar. You can use caster sugar if you want. Tips in, and then I'll take you into the laundry and show you what happens next. The ones with the lids are the ones I've already bottled. If you look over here, you've seen the fermenters before, but you haven't seen that little spout. What that does is I take the airlock off the top, and that spout's pressure activated. So when I get the bottle, I just pop it up under there, and when we hit the bottom, you can see that the beer starts to run. Now, when I take it off, you can see it stops. There you go. Pretty common sense, but it really does speed it up. Only cost a couple of bucks. It screws straight into your tap. You can pull it out for ease of cleaning. I'm gonna let this bottle completely fill because I want to show you how I know where to stop. That way I get pretty standard. And what happens after this, hang on, I better pay attention, Andy. You'll bugger it up again, mate. As soon as you see it start to come out the top, you pull it off, and we've got the standard headspace. So I'm just going to put the top on that, then I give it a swirl around, a shaker just to mix the sugar, help the sugar dissolve. I use plastic bottles, and the reason I do that is because for some reason I put too much sugar in, the bottle's not going to explode, it'll just swell right up. So that's it, that's a second ferment. They sit now for 3 weeks. And that allows the yeast to come back and chew up all that sugar, and that'll add a really nice bubbly component as well as improving the taste. People talk about a raw beer. That's because they haven't had that second ferment for long enough, and it has a funny different taste. So there you go, there's the second ferment. I'm back doing preparing some more bottles, and it dawned on me, you don't have to use the sugar method that I use. They make carbonation drops that, you know, I guess they're more precisely measured and they do exactly the same thing. It's just that I figure, why would I buy something like that I'm not sure what it even is when I can do it with sugar? So I'll stop about there. I think if I go much lower, I run too much risk of pulling sediment through with it. I ended up with 25 of those 700ml bottles, so that's pretty good going out of the one kit. Happy with that. I also fine my beer to get the sediment to settle on the bottom, and really all that is you can buy fining kits, or you can use gelatin. So I make up about a half a cup of gelatin with 1 sachet of gelatin, and as if I'm making jelly. Mix it all up well, throw it in, wait 2 days, and that tends to settle it pretty nicely. And that's just a way of minimising your sediment in the bottom. Alright folks, well hopefully someone will find that useful sometime. See ya!